Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Very different from what I usually do. But I found this website called Uma Sorter, and I am very much into Uma Musume. I know I haven't uploaded as much as I wanted to, but of Uma Musume, but we are getting new scenario soon. Like I think literally tomorrow. So I thought, what better time before a new scenario than to basically have this website help me figure out what my top Umas are. Um, I think this is a fun video. So from what I have to guess, my favorite Umas probably are from what I know from the ones that I have in my heart. I'll be surprised if Tokateo, Ugiri Cap, Rice Shower aren't in the top 5 bare minimum. After that, I'm not as sure. Top 10, I have a solid idea who might be up there, but besides that, I literally have no idea. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna choose Horse Girls in English. I'm pretty sure that should be. Let me say just to be sure. So it goes from Special Week all the way to. Oh, okay. Hopefully not all these guys. Oh wait, right. Trainable in-game movements. There we go. So that should be only up to yep, up to King Meisha Dodo. So, all right, we should be good to go. Oh, I think Ancient Flash is here, right? Ancient Flash should. Yeah, she's right there. I don't know how this is all sorted, but yeah, there's that. So let's see how this is gonna go. So here we go. Okay. Um, I think one of the things I'm gonna do is I think Umas that I do have on my account are automatically gonna get like a few more points than Umas I don't. The main reason is because I've read their story, I've been able to use them, I've seen their animations, all that. Um, so I just know more about them and read more about them than most horses, than most of the other some of the Umas. So sadly, in this first comparison, Biwa Haide is in disadvantage because I don't have her. From the part 4 story in game, she really does seem to be a loving sister. There's some of the support cards where her and Brian are really close. Her I wish I have a chance to watch the OVA where BNW is a big part, but that isn't really legally available anywhere. Maybe if you guys know anywhere I could watch it, that'd be great. Um, but yeah, so sad for Biahe that she is against the mascot of the series, basically. Um, there is one exception to if I don't have her, I'm gonna rank lower. Um, but when we get to her, we'll get to her. So Gold Ship will win this first one. Um, this might be okay. This might be a second exception to that rule. I have my own Top Gun. Everybody should have her by this point. If you played the game for a bit, she's only a 2-star. Her personality is boring. From what I can tell, the IRL horse had a good racing history, but I don't know. Her personality in game is just so weird. I don't know much about Meisho Dodo, but recently they're having a crowdfunding for the stable he lives at Northern Lake. Had a really good reigning history. The main rival Tiamat Pro, the Conqueror himself. The oldest, I think he's either the oldest or the second oldest racing horse still alive. Yeah, a lot of factors go into Meisha Dodo. She also has just a very she also has a design I just like more. I've only seen snippets of her story, but they're very cute. The race at the beginning of New Era, really good animation. So I'll give Meisha Dodo this one. Rush Shower. This is a hard one. Gold City is the first Uma I've chased after, and she cost me a good amount of both carrots and money. Her story is very, very nice of wanting to break away from that facade that people put you into if you're like an actor or a model or any of that. Um, it's a very sweet story. Her career story is very sweet, and so is her like the character stories. I guess they're what they're called. The first four chapters are really good. That's what honestly enticed me to chase after her because when a new Uma comes out, they actually let you read the first four chapters, which is very smart because those tend to be the best. um, that was Scarlet, a fan favorite, a community favorite, along with Vodka. A lot of art, and but also a lot of cute fan fiction. And if you know about that one, if you know about that one fanfic, the 4 years, uh, um, very sad. um, but by herself, she has a good career mode. Her rival Waka is legendary both in game and in real life. She's a very good design. But I'll probably give the advantage to Godsei because she is my first chase. So, and her story is very sweet, and she has also a very nice design. So I'll go with her. Fushikiseki, Ogiri Cap, no question. Ilkono Pasa, Air Groove, Grass Wonder, Sea on Sky, TM Abra, Tokateo. This is okay. Now this is a hard one for a very different reason. I don't like either of these. Both have good designs. The main issue for me is that both are surprisingly boring. Special with story, I had to fucking push through reading through her career. It is such a boring nothing burger. Like it just is. I mean, she's somewhat interesting in like other people's career moments, but even then, she's not intriguing. Even her Uma Musume story, it's like with every other horse, you have to get to at least the end of their second or third story to where you officially become their trainer. But in Special Week, it's just part one. I'm like, well, where's the fucking fight here? It just felt very off. And very boring, especially compared to a lot of the other Uma stories. Senbei Rudolph, I like what they did with like having to balance between being a leader and a racer. But besides that, it's surprisingly boring. Like, we're talking about the first undefeated Triple Crown winner. And his story is it's not good. It's good. It's just not what I would have expected. And like she has some moments in the anime with Tokateo and then Cinderella Grey. They did give her a lot of aura. Not gonna lie. So I'll probably give this. I'll probably give the advantage. I probably would give the advantage to Cinderella Road purely because of the aura that Cinderella Grey and her moments with Tokateo in season 2. So good for her. Near Taishin, Santusuka, Waka, Ichi Amazon, Nice Nature, Agnes. Okay. Gold Chip versus Meisho Dodo. Meisho Dodo, I love very much. Very good design. The Conqueror's biggest rival. And honestly, Northern Lake having that crowdfunding right now. Good Shippu, the mascot of the series. I'm gonna give. It's hard because Gold Ship is funny, and like pocket tube, but I don't know. She doesn't really have much going for her besides that. I'm gonna go with Meisha Dodo. Gold Chip, Biwa, Rice Shower, Super Kiku, Ogiri, Fuji, Midro, El Kando Pasa. I'll give it to her groove. Kirinchan, Grass Wanda, Sea on Sky, Don't okay. Now we have a competition against two Umas I don't have. Um, I know almost nothing about these guys. The only thing I know about Taki is that she's from America. She has a very funny voice. That's about it. Oh, and I guess for his retirement race, they were confident that he was gonna win. So they made a whole video of him saying, "Oh, he had such a bit long career. In his last, he even won his last race, and then even had him with like the banner and everything." And they decided to still show that video off, and it was super fucking embarrassing. um, Asian Flash. The only real thing I know about her is that apparently she's a very schedulous person from her support card. After that, I literally know nothing. So I don't know. I guess I'll give it to Taiki Show just because I know a little bit more about her. Like, and that's it. Takateo, TM Opera, Naria Bryan, Naria Taishin, Major McQueen, San Susika, Vodka. Martin Zinsky is also such a nothing burger, bro. I do not like Martin Zinsky. It's like I get it, the real life force. Oh my god, such a fucking okay. That mean not downplay her. Martin Zinsky was a monster of a horse, but her in-game Uma, at least from her career mode, is just so fucking boring. um, I will say her the details we got of her from Cinderella Grey. It's a little cute. And she's like a bit of a like instigator, not gonna lie. But besides that, it's like, eh. And Mihona Barman, I know I don't have her. I don't. This is one of the cases where I don't automatically give it to the Uma I have. I have Martin Sensky. I don't have Mihona Bourbon, but Mihona Bourbon is basically Rush Hour's girlfriend, aka my daughter, aka my little sister's girlfriend. So I kind of have to give it to Mihona Bourbon, but that's literally only it. Oh, that's a hard one. I love both these horses. They're both very sweet. Hishi Amazon is more mom than I thought she was gonna be, which is very cute. She has a good rivalry with Nerita Bryan. She still stays with her even after Nerita Bryan has her incident. Nice nature overall is just very sweet, very low self confidence, but you help her out and you help her out in your own way. I'll give the edge to Nice Nature. I think Hishi Amazon, King Halo, Rush Shower, Super Creek, Gold City, Daiwa, Okay Kappa. Fuji. El Condor, Mijuro, Air Groove, Kyunchan. I don't really like either of them too much. I guess Matikane Fuku Kitaru. Makikane Fuku Kitaru. Actually, okay, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. She does have like an interesting point about at the end of the story she relies more on herself than luck. So I guess that's more than I can say for winning ticket. So sure. Tokateo. Ooh, do I choose the Conqueror or do I choose the Beast successor? Oh, fuck. Now here, when I tell you Opera O is one of my favorites because of pure aura, I'm not lying. In the OVA between her, Narita Top Road, and Admire Vega, she's honestly like the one that obviously heeds the way. And in the movie, bro, when you tell people you have the privilege to lose to me, Bro, that's aura farming to the max. And she is an aura farmer. Piccolo would be proud. Um, and her and the fucking real life horse's nickname being Conquer a Century's End. It's like how like the fuck she's the definition of an aura farmer, and I very much love her for it. Grass Wonder, from what I have Grass Wonder, so I actually know her career. So these two, it's very hard because I appreciate Grass Wonder more after, especially after the IRL horse died back in August. Rest in peace to Grass Wonder. Because of that line she has and her good ending in the URI finale, where it's like, there is no path before me, only one in my wake. It's like, and then you realize that all her friends go up the mountain in the order that their real life counterparts died. It's like, oh my god. And she really was the last. He really was the last of his generation, which is really sad, honestly. Okay, after talking about yeah, sorry. Okay, well there we go. Tien Sky gets a buff because I don't have Neria's story. Her part 4 in the main story is very nice, but Tien Sky's story is also really good. Neria Brian. I know you already said you already know what I know about Taki Shuttle. I know nothing about Smart Falcon, so here you go, Taki. Here you go, Aishin. Ooh, this is a hard one. I love both of these. Science Suzuka's career, both in real life and in game, are just like on. And Ria Taishin's story, man, it made me tear up too. Like in the middle of it, and how she basically had to say out loud, finally tell herself that she's the one that's holding herself back. She's the one that always doubting herself. That was a strong moment for me. Both are great horses and Umas. This could change any day. Like if you told me this tomorrow, it'd probably change. But I'll give the smallest edge to Narita. Silence, Waka, Midro, Mihono, Symboli. Both of these guys are nothing burgers. I don't know. Apparently, Special Week has a special old animation in the last part of the main story, chapter 1. So sure. Agnes, Nice, Hishi, King Halo, Harurara, Ogiri. This one's a tough one, to be fair. Like, don't make me. This one's very hard, and this is the first. And this is probably the case where Ogiri wins solely because Cinderella Grey. It really is such a great manga and anime, and obviously the real life horse's history is just crazy. Rice Shower's IRL horse history is both crazy and also just has such a sad ending. Because right when he was finally considered to be a hero, he sadly dies in the same race course that he was first called a villain and then a hero. It's such a sad story. And then obviously in game, you're her only chan. You have to be with her. Oh, now that I'm saying out loud, is it as easy as just saying Ogiri? I don't know, man. Because I don't have Ogiri. I don't know what Ogiri's career mode is like. But, like, the anime and the manga. And then I literally bought her figure. But at the same time, Rice Shower also has, like, a very nice moment in the end in season 2. And then her career is just honestly so fucking sweet. And so is her, like, Uma story. And then her chapter 2. And then her unique song. Okay, sorry. I know I said Ogiri, but nah, it is Ogiri, Super, Gold. Fuji, the original Phantom Triple Crown, But now I think called the Illusion, Triple Crown, something like that. And then Die with Scarlet. Oh. Oh, shit, that's a hard one. This is another one where, like, if you ask me tomorrow, I'll probably change my answer. I think for today, I'll go with Fuji. Daiwa. I really do like Underpasa. You know, yeah, I'll go. She gets more points because I do have her. This is one of those where it's like, yeah. Measure. I like Ryan's story too, honestly. Yeah. Dodo. Amber's story. It's not bad. She, you know, it's honestly funny that she really loves the holidays, honestly. Her relationship with her mom is also nice. I'll give it to her, Groove. Go Chip. Karen-chan. Biwa. Matekane Fuku Kitaru. Winning Ticket. Togateo. God. This is another hard one. I don't know. Yeah, this is a hard one, dude. I think I do see myself more in Rita Taishin's story than Grass Wonders. I'll give it to you, Narita. Honestly, there's more women than I thought that. Then I thought like, oh, you're gonna. I probably thought like, oh, I have like a couple that are like, okay, you can ask me a different day, and I'll probably change my answer. There's more than I thought there would be. I'll give it to Narita. Grass. The Aura Farmer versus the one that gives me the feels. I legit cried with San Suzuka in the song that she has with Agnes Taken. I think it's called Transforming. There's a scene in it where it's just grass running in a grass field. Grass, what the fuck? It's San Suzuka just running in the grass field all ahead by herself. Honestly, probably like symbolism to the real San Suzuka just running in the afterlife. That made me tear up, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give it to Silence. Opero. I'll get the Sand Sky. Baka. Brian. Medro. Mihono. The horse I know versus almost nothing about. The horse I know something. I have her rare story, but so boring. Tucky. Literally only because I almost know nothing about you. Again, almost because I know nothing about you. Tokaiteo. Tokaiteo, I don't think. Tokaiteo is gonna be. Tokaiteo. Tokaiteo is gonna be my number one. She inspired me to go back to the gym. She's inspired me to get better health. Both that Horse's History, so fucking good. The anime season 2 Pretty Derby is some of the best, just general best anime I've ever watched. That's never gonna fucking change. I do. If I had to say something, I do wish her in-game career was better. But that's literally the only complaint I have. So, yeah, Rice Shower, Ogiri. Sing sing. I don't know. Okay, Creek has a good career mode. Yes, okay, let me just get this out of the way. Haha, Goo Goo Baby time. Wah wah. She's more than that, dude. I after I like Creek initially because of that meme too. It's like, oh man, that's sort of stupid. Haha. But then I read her career mode, and it's actually so fucking sweet. And her Uma story is also very cute because she literally chooses you. And I always thought that was a little weird, but then I read up on the real life Super Creek, and the fucking crazy ass horse actually chose his jockey. Like, the hell you mean, bro? You're a horse. You're not supposed to be this smart. um, and then same thing in Cinderella Gray. She chooses I'm forgetting her trainer's name in Cinderella Gray, but she chooses her trainer too. There, it's like it's so fucking sweet. Just because of that, yeah, I'll give it to Super Creek, Meditation, Grass Wonder, Silence, Opera O, Gold City, Sea and Sky, Waka, Fuji, Daiwa, Basa, Ryan, Dodo, Narita, Air. Grandpa versus grandson. That's fucking funny. Um, I'll give it to McQueen. Her moments in season 2 were really good as well, along with Togeteo. I don't care what people say. Oh man, they're not Yuri Bait. They're really good friends. Motherfucker, they go on a date in the anime. McQueen, and they're also very gay. Gold Chip, Kieran, Mihono, Biwa, Matekane Matekane Fuku Kitaru. Winning ticket, Symbol Rudolph, just because I really do not like my Top Gun personality, like, at all. Taiki. Now, what wins here? The character story and personality I genuinely don't like, or Special Week who I feel nothing. Sure. Literally because I don't have her. Literally the only reason why I don't. Toketeo, Ice Shower, Ogiri, Super Creek, Near Taishin, Grass Wonder, Science Susiga, TM Opera O, Gold City, Science Sky, Laka, Fuji, Daiwa. In the movie, Agnes Takion's a monster, and then in Umayan, and from the clips I've seen of BMW, she's like a pretty cute dad towards Daiwa, because Agnes Takion IRL was the father for Daiwa. Man, I wish they would redo season 1 of Pretty Derby. I feel like if they redid season 1 Pretty Derby with the better writing and animation they have now, I feel like it could go off. But I'll give it to Agnes. Nice. I'll give it to Pasa. I'll give this to Ishii, Ryan, the King, Hedo, Brian, Haru, Airgroove, Metro, Gochip, Kieran-chan, Sakura. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright. My nickname, I guess technically it's Random Rants, right? But in games I always go with Damn Boy, so we'll just go with that. Alright. So, yeah, to nobody's surprise, Tokateo's number 1. That's not surprising at all to me. It's just my favorite horse. No. Rice Shower number 2. My little sister. Makes sense. Oh, give me kappa! Makes sense. That means I'm not surprised at all from these top three. Togeteo will give you cap about a figure for $200 worth. Um, Rice Shower probably just so fucking sweet, and I see her literally is my little sister. So yeah, Super Creek, Meditation, Grass Wonder. I honestly thought Grass Wonder might be number 5 or 4. I'm fine though with Super Creek and Narita being though. I probably would choose them overall. San Suzuka, TM Opera, solely because of Aura. I ain't gonna lie. She is this high up on the list solely because of Aura. Goat City, Sion Sky, Wodka, Fuji Kiseki, that was Scarlet, Agnes Tachyon, Night's Nature, El Kondo Pasa, Ishiyama-san, and Mitchell Ryan. Okay. Oh wait, I should probably. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then just out of his Meisho Dodo, I wouldn't be surprised if I had Meisho Dodo, and had her story. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe she goes up higher. Probably not top 10. Well, I say that for now, but you never know. But still, though, she probably would be in the top 18. Just being real. Because just from what I know of the real life horse and like the clips I've seen in Meisho Dodo, she does seem like a fun horse. King Halo, Naya Bryant, Harurara, Air Groove, Mitchell McQueen. Gold Chip is pretty low actually. Kind of surprising. I didn't think she was going to be this low actually. But there you go, I guess. Kieran Chan, Sakura Bashikan Show, Mihono Bourbon, Biohai Ide, Matekane Fuku Kitaru, Winning Ticket, Somebody Rudolph, Taki Shuttle, Special Week. I honestly thought Special Week would be dead last, but I guess we'll see. Montensky, My Own Top Gun, and then, okay, yeah, these two made sense. The bottom two made sense because not only do I not have either, I literally know nothing about both IRL horses. Okay, Smart Falcon, the only thing I know is because of Legend Changer, and that's because apparently she was a monster of a dirt horse. Dirt ground horse. That's literally all I know about these two. That's the only reason why they're both My Own Top Gun. My Own Top Gun is just so fucking boring. Monseski made Sears. Like all these bottom horses made sense. I'm not too surprised by these ones. And then the ones above them make sense. They're like characters I like, but there's nothing that really sticks out to me. Mitchell Ryan's story is cute. Hishiyama-san's story is nice with her rivalry against Nerida Bryan. El Condor pasa, como otro mexicano, como no me gusta, como que mierda, que piensas, hijo de mierda. But no, I could never trust that. Nice Nature story is very nice. Her moments in the anime are very cute. She's a favorite for a reason. And it's Tachyon because of anime. That was Scarlet because of her rivalry with Vodka, along with her just being really cute. Fuchikaseki's story is also really nice. The first, I guess, the predecessor to the Phantom Triple Crown, now being called the Illusion Triple Crown. Vodka, slightly like her a little bit more than Daiwa. Her story is very cute. Her being the first mayor in 64 years to win the Japanese Derby. Sand Sky, weirdly underestimated, even though the Ira horse was a double crown winner. So, Gold City because of her story. TM Opera solely because of her aura. When I tell you her aura is immaculate, I'm not lying. Science Suzuka, the real life horse's story, transforming, her just being very cute. Grass Wonder, last of the Golden Generation, really strong ending epilogue, like a good ending from the URA finale. Overall, good story, makes sense. Nuya Taishin, very sweet story, very close to heart when it comes to her story. When it comes to me, a little bit of a tsundere and a gamer, so you know. Super Creek, very sweet story. The meme of Google Babies kind of If you like her solely because of that, or you only know her because of that, you gotta actually read her career mode, dude. Um, and in the anime, she's a fucking menace. Okay, she's not like she's a good racer in the minute in the anime, but in the manga, bro, she's a menace. So again, I'll just get ready for that. Ogiri Kappa! Very, very cool. Um, a very cool story. At least of the Arrow Horse. Incredible ending to his career. Cinderella Grey is just so fucking peak. Truly inspirational. Rice Shower kind of explained this earlier, but literally my daughter, I wouldn't have it any other way. Not daughter, my little sister. I'm so used to calling her daughter because that's how most of the community sees her. Dude, she's our only chan. She's our sister. I don't know if that's how you say sister. Probably not. I know only chan is like usually refers to brother, but I don't know. And then number one, it can only be Tokateo. The anime story is so good. Barrel Horse's story is so good. I wish her career mode was a little bit better, but it's still nice. Overall, oh, and I guess another sprinkle. She was the first one I ever got to have. She's the first and only horse I've gotten the hot spring ticket with. So, I guess that's a little bit extra. But yeah, I guess that's this video. My current, I guess, top 18 horses from the ones that are trainable in English. If this gains traction, or if I feel like it, I might do one for like just the general. I might do one just to say I might do one for the NPC characters. I mean, right now there isn't much, so maybe that's a bad idea. This could be a yearly video, maybe, since obviously we're gonna get more characters throughout next year. So who knows? I hope you guys liked this video. I don't know if this will do good, but hey, I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.